saw part of an interview that you'd given about, wow, 25 years ago now. You spoke about your start. Were you in Arizona with a drum kit? Is that what you were talking about when you first got started?
Oh, the I know what you're talking about. That was with Monk Rowe. We did the interview in Arizona.
Oh, I see.
In between sets, I was playing at the uh, Paradise Valley Jazz Party. Don
Cool.
and Stu Miller. That was a wonderful time. I started literally playing the drum set when I was about 16 or 17. I'd taken lessons for a couple of years, and things were looking pretty good. I was anxious to get into the music scene back in Charleston, West Virginia, which is where I'm originally from and where I grew up. And I joined the musicians union. I think I was 17 years old. So, as far as being a so-called professional musician, Rabbi, I'm 76 now. So you take 76 and subtract 17 from it, and you get how long I've been trying to play drums and earn a living.
When I've seen footage of you playing the drums, can I call you Mr. Miles? Is that okay?
Oh, you call me Butch.
Okay. Uh, you are possessed with such joy and presence. It's like my eyes are magnetized to your playing. Could is that something that just is natural or God given, or is that something is it a philosophy? Love to hear about your philosophy or thought about approach to playing drums.
It gives me great joy, and I can't hide it. I I I react to it. There are times being on stage or being in a nightclub or just wherever, even by yourself listening to something, when I'll hear something that just fills me with joy, and I react. Whether I'm reacting in front of 10 or 20 or 30,000 people or reacting in front of my cat and nobody else is in the room, it doesn't matter. It's my experience and mine alone. So it's very hard for me to hear or do something musically that gives me such pleasure and such joy and such love and not show it. I mean, why? What's the sense in that? If there's something that just makes you so happy and so joyful, why not show that? Action reaction. The action is the music fills me with joy. My reaction is I show joy.
So I've done the math while you were talking, Butch, and it's been 59 years that you've been doing your thing. And is that just is it as fresh in the 59th year as it was in year five?
Actually, no. To tell you the absolute truth, I see things going in different directions, other directions, and it's a wonderful thing because music is not it's not static. It let me say it. It's like a river. It never stays still unless it's frozen over, as we very well can relate to that. But music is always changing direction and moving and constantly flowing. And I see it moving and flowing in other directions, which I find fascinating and I want to know more and I want to learn more. They're not the directions that I'm comfortable in. My background is somewhere very, very deep in the past. And while I see what's coming up and I love it, the musicians and the drummers and the instrumentalists and vocalists right now and a little in advance of the future are of a different mind and a different technique than what I'm used to and what I perform and where my training comes from. So what I've decided is I want to sort of step aside a little bit and see what's going to happen in music and the arts. And hopefully I can learn some things from it, but I don't plan to be in the forefront anymore. My forefront is just straight ahead, hard swinging jazz that I love so much. And there's some great, great artists right now who are playing wonderful, wonderful things, which is, just to be frank, uh, out of my technical range.